This is his 18th free throw attempt of the game. Missed that one. Patrick Williams the rebound, and Smart is hurt. Slow to get up, still down. DeRozan back to Patrick Williams. Stripped and stolen by Tatum. Throws it ahead, stolen by Levine. Levine to Williams. Williams at three. Rebound Harper with 22 seconds remaining. And they foul Tatum, who will shoot more free throws as Marcus Smart, holding on to his left arm, was shaken up on that last scuffle. Meanwhile, Patrick Williams is fouled out. And Tatum's going to equal the amount of free throws taken that DeRozan has taken tonight. When was the last time we had a game where two different players had 20 free throw attempts?
They're going to come with Goran Dragic to replace Patrick Williams. So you get another three-point shooter on the floor.
I've called a lot of games. I can't remember.
I know. I agree with you, Mike.
Two players with that many free throw attempts in the same game. 44 for DeRozan, 34 for Tatum. And that's a huge free throw, makes it a 4-point game. Chicago still has one timeout left.
Billy Donovan telling DeMar, Zach, and Vooch, check out.
Jason Tatum with 36. Billy Donovan will use his final timeout. Celtics with a little breathing room in what has been a wild fourth quarter. And the Bulls will have it with 19.5 remaining, but they're out of timeouts. And right now the concern for Boston is Marcus Smart holding that left wrist. He went down and was limp when he went down on the floor.
It looked like he and Vooch got their arms tangled up. Or excuse me, Patrick Williams.
Yeah, he had to brace his fall with his left hand. You see him. And that's not a good sign, but we hope that it's just shaken up. He was holding it. At first, he was holding it up by the elbow, and then later he was down by the wrist.
Right. So still a two-possession game. Oh, yeah. Oof.
Yeah, all the weight landing on that left wrist.
Right.
All right, so now if you're Chicago.
Yeah, two-possession game, Mike, so you can go for, I mean, obviously, you get a clean look at three. You're going to take it and then play the foul game.
Just score quickly, and then
that's exactly right.
That Boston's going to miss some free throws. But the other thing, always, instead of just fouling right away,
quick trap.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, be aggressive in trying to go for a steal, and you foul. Okay. So Tatum with his 36 points, most points by a Celtic in the first 8 games of a season. That's not easy to do with this franchise. No. The great Larry Bird had it for a long time. DeRozan, crossover, drives on Brogdon, gets inside and draws the foul.
They can't believe it.
The defenders, they're so frustrated by how easily he can get them to blow the whistle.
If you're Malcolm, you made him take 5 seconds off. You made him work. You stayed in front. You tried to make him use some time. Man, I wouldn't mind seeing that again. Did that look like there was a lot of contact there?
Brogdon agrees with you. So now with 14.8 remaining, he hits that. And that makes it a 4. So that's enough time to either go for a steal, try and get a turnover,
no doubt,
foul him, and then hope some missed free throws. Marcus Smart, good sign, is back in the game. DeRozan hits a pair. Back to 3. Brogdon. And a foul by Vucevic.
You talked about it. He's been brilliant from the free throw line, Malcolm. He had no intention of passing that.
So Brogdon, by the way, last 2 40-point games in Boston. Of course, the great Michael Jordan. Brogdon, a great free throw shooter this year. Now 5 of 6 tonight. And for the season, 25 for 27. That puts it back up to 4. What a game he's had. Overshadowed a bit by the play of Tatum and the play of DeRozan. But man, you talk about a perfect offseason pickup. Acquiring him from Indiana. And he's okay with his new role. That I think is going to get bigger and bigger as the season goes on. That's the most he's had as a Celtic. He had a 23-point game earlier, now 24. That makes it a 5-point game, 8 seconds to go. Levine trying to draw some contact, kicks it out. Dosunmu drives inside, lays it up and in with 2.8 remaining. Inbound to Horford, back to Brogdon. Foul by Dosunmu, and that'll do it if Brogdon hits one of these. And even if he doesn't, it'd need a miracle for the Bulls to pull it out.
I love the fight from the Bulls, Mike. Third game in 4 nights on the road. Kind of a funky schedule where you're out to the east to play the Knicks, back home, back here. And now you fly tonight to Toronto.
Yep. As I said earlier, I want to see this team with a healthy Lonzo Ball. Oh, Brogdon misses the first.
Wow.
Again, no timeouts for Chicago. But if he misses his second one, they can throw a heave to try and tie it and force an overtime. And that'll do it. What a performance from Brogdon. And this one's over. Brilliance from Jason Tatum. A mesmerizing performance from DeMar DeRozan. Spectacular bench work from Malcolm Brogdon. And the Celtics win a fun game here tonight in Boston. Final score 123 to 119. Coming up next, NBA Wednesday continues for the Bucks and Timberwolves from Minnesota. So for Doris Burke, Cassidy Hubbard, and our wonderful ESPN crew, Mike Breen saying thanks for watching. Right now, let's send it to Ryan Rucco and Jeff Van Gundy.